Hey guys, welcome back to another update. Thank you guys for tuning in. Got a good one for you this time. Let's see here. Let's get into it. Still trying to close out Australia for the most part. Still moving diligently, expanding. We still got South Celeb in the middle there. Still a concern. And now, as you can see, let's pay attention here. Oh no, let's go back for a second. As you can see, my concern about North Honshu was legitimate. Now, as you can see, he's building up a whole army here at my border, which is very, very concerning. And like I said, that's why when I was speaking on South Celeb coming over, him coming over was kind of strange to me. And now he's in Australia, so I had to deal with him, as well as what makes North Honshu so comfortable coming towards my border with such confidence. He sees I'm about to take the whole continent. What makes him think he has enough power to come over and do something about it? That's what makes me worry about South Celeb. Guys, in this game, you have to watch out for multi-accounts. Sometimes people will send a little decoy account to you, so you got to pay attention. He's sending 18 light cruisers. He got 2 battleships. He got a lot of troops, and he's bringing more and more over there right in front of my border. And then you got Fujian on the right side of me creeping around. So this is why I said I had to hurry up and try to close out Australia so that I can seal the border. Because who's to say Fujian is not going to try to go to the south? You know, he's probing right now. He's saying he's looking like he's trying to go somewhere else, but he's probing. So right now I'm letting South Celeb do his little fighting. I'm letting him. Sometimes you gotta let people think you're on the same team, but really the truth of the matter is, I'm not really comfortable with him coming to this continent. And now I have 2 very formidable opponents on my border. This is why I be trying to tell y'all guys, don't jump to conclusion. I've had enough experience in this game where I'm not trying to pick on anybody. I'm not trying to, ain't about that. It's more so about this is a war game. And if I wasn't aware of things like this, I wouldn't be a good player. So sometimes it may seem like I'm being arrogant or paranoid. No, a good general, even if he's wrong. Oh, I got another quote for y'all. A good general, even if he's incorrect about a potential enemy, he's still right. Oh, he's still right. He's still right. Because a good general knows I may be wrong about this particular hunch that I had, but I may be right about that one. In either way, I need to be prepared for any scenario. So if there's danger, most people understand, a good general knows how to eliminate all danger, or at least he's aware of the danger. A bad general is a naive general, one who says, well, that's highly unlikely that would happen. I'm gonna give you an example of that kind of person. Like when I play basketball, one thing I cannot stand, and it really, really, really gets on my last nerves, is when I have a teammate and they're supposed to be playing defense and they let their man shoot a wide open shot. And then I ask them, hey, why you didn't at least put your hands up and try to, at least act like you wanted to block the shot or put up some kind of defense? The worst response I ever heard, and that I can't stand it, is a pet peeve of mine, is, man, I didn't think he was gonna make it. I had to do a moment of silence for that. I ain't think he was gonna make it, man. What? You gave him the opportunity to make it. You gave him, you opened the door. A good general doesn't let the door open. I don't care if he can't shoot. I'm not letting him get a shot off. He might make a luck shot. We've seen that happen all the time. So why would we give somebody the opportunity to make a luck shot on us? No. You guard the sorriest man on the field and as well as the best player on the team. The same way. Neither one get nothing. Neither one gets an opportunity to score on you. So I wanted to use that analogy to kind of let you know how I play this game. I could be wrong about some stuff, but at least I was aware of it. And some stuff we thwart, meaning it probably was going to happen, but you put up enough resistance to where you caused that person to thwart that whole plan. So now as we see North Honshu, he's gathering up to my border. I don't know how many troops is here. And then as you can see, he has Fujian creeping around with him. So they appear to be working together in some capacity. So right now I'm mobilizing troops towards the north in preparation for an invasion. So now it becomes even more important for me to close out this Australia continent and seal off these borders. Very important. Now I want to point something out to you guys. If you pay attention to how I strategically position my troops, I want to show you something. I got 17 troops where? Right here on South Celeb's capital. I got 19 troops right here. I got 25 right here. I'll send somebody right here. I'm going to get troops on every last one of his provinces. As we close out those other, as we close this little area out here, I'm going to put one guy on each one of these little provinces. Well, not one guy, but troops on each one of these provinces. Because I have to eliminate South Celeb. I have to eliminate them. And I'm going to show y'all a little, well, I won't be able to show it to you, but I'll be able to describe something that I do. And it had to be done. But that'll be later on. I'm moving too fast. But we already want to start, because this is North Honshu right here. This is his, he has this entire island here. So we want to send some offense as well. We don't want people just thinking they're going to attack us and we're not going to send anything towards them. So you always want to just, even if it's just one man, like I'm sending here, send something to that person's border or whatever. Just let them know, hey, the same way you can come to me, I can come to you. And as you can see, I have my, one thing that always gives me confidence, guys, is these airplanes. As you can see, they're sitting right there waiting comfortably, no issues. That gives me peace knowing I got my airplanes. And at this stage, guys, I got Australia. The Australia is mine. The key is gather my troops. Don't worry about these little battles. I'm going to get those. I got South Celeb. He out there fighting and doing everything. So we're going to get these last few provinces. My main goal is mobilizing my troops. I shouldn't have too many troops just standing still. So I had to do a more diligent job at this point of mobilizing some of these guys into position. And that's the beauty of once you conquer a capital, get some land, you can just move those, move those troops forward, and you don't have to worry about your provinces revolting on you. So as we speak, I am mobilizing troops. As you can see, I got artillery over here coming. More artillery. Everything is going towards the north in preparation for that invasion. And if you pay attention also, guys, look at South Celeb. He's sitting on my province right here, right? Which is what I like that. I need him to stay there. And you'll see why in a little, as the game progresses. So yeah, I'm just putting it out there. I'm not rolling with South Celeb at this point. I'm just putting it out there, guys. And you have to have that strong, firm, it's not about trying to backstab or nothing like that, but it's not even really betrayal, but it is in a sense. But again, from the last video, and somebody quoted it and they wrote it. Yes, you don't make peace under the gun. That's just we don't do that. And I believe I'm under the gun at this point because now North Honshu is here and I'm having a hard time, not a hard time, but I'm having more components now with South Celeb being on the continent that I have to work with to try to close off this border. And I have to make tough decisions now as far as having to get him out of this, having to get South Celeb out of Australia. I got a whole coalition looking at Australia right now. The F around and find out coalition. That's what they call that coalition, F around and find out. Well, I'm gonna F around and find out then. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna F around and find out. I wanna know what they got going on. So, wanna see how strong they are. Those are the things you gotta be able to do, guys. Look and see how strong the enemy is, how many provinces he got, the potential amount of troops he may send, their experience level, all that counts. Because one thing I also bank on is my ability to fight a heads up. That's another thing I really don't bring. You know what? And I'm going to show more of that in my videos. I'm going to show more heads up fights, guys, where it's mano a mano, and it's about, let's just say somebody got 100 troops and 10 light cruisers, and I'm putting spies on these guys' capitals because I want to see what they're talking about and stuff like that. But let's just say I got 100 troops and 10 light cruisers and 5 battleships and 5 submarines, and you got the same amount of number of it. Sometimes it's good to see if we was to go head up, you use yours, I use mine. How would you strategize it? How would I strategize it? And a lot of people don't know how to fight heads up on this game. I get a lot of advantages just by being able to beat somebody heads up. Or we using airplanes. If they bring airplanes, I bring airplanes, and we just going back and forth, attacking each other bases, using fighters, using bombers. How do they, are they good in that area? Because some people are good when they have a large number and they have a big advantage over another person. But some people are not good when it comes to just if you play against somebody that's equally as strong as you, then how do you perform? And I usually perform very well in that area because I don't just bank on being bigger than somebody. I like to beat you strategically, and I like to see you make mistakes or make bad decisions. I'm a very defensive player first. I believe if your defense ain't good, you're going to get swallowed up. I'm very defensive minded when it comes to this game. I love for you, like how North Honshu is in the north up there. I love for you to come like that. That's perfect for me. So we need to really start building up some troops at this point. Got to build some fighters just in case North Honshu is skilled enough to try to bring some bombers from that island up there. So just in case. Speed some of this up. All right. The reason some of y'all might say, well, why you not attacking with this here? Of course, because I want the when you attack from the boat guys and this AI, they tend to come out into the water, and that's what we want versus them coming to get us on land. That's why I kind of waited, and I put. If you see that blue right there, that means I have him on hold, meaning he's not to his fire is on hold, so he's not supposed to shoot. I wanted him to shoot from out here so that it would cause these guys to come on out into the water. But only one troop is coming, so that means there's probably only one troop left over here. So we probably about to go ahead and run through that. But that's what you want to do, guys. A lot of times if you're dealing with AI, don't attack them on land. See if you can get a cruiser or a boat to go ahead and hit them from the water, and that'll cause them to come on out there into that water. I think the game's gonna evolve at some point where AI doesn't do that, but right now that's what it does. You can just use a boat and get them to come on in the water. So we got North Honshu. He really wants to try to put up a little team up against me. I see up here. Very interesting. Alright, so moving right along. We're gonna do some infrastructure, build on some of these buildings. So I'm not gonna hold you up. We're gonna go past this a little bit. So y'all continue to follow me, man. I'm gonna keep updating y'all, keep trying to give you more information, more insight as far as the game, the next map, the teamwork. We're gonna put a good team together. So y'all stay tuned, and we got another video coming right back at you.